News 12's Antoinette Biordi is on the ground in West Hempstead outside of the Stop and Shop. I understand, Antoinette, you have new information coming in right now.
That's right, Rich. I can tell you that I'm here about a football field away from Stop and Shop, and there's still some heavy police presence here. I can tell you that some of the employees who were in Stop and Shop at the time, I talked to a couple of them off camera and on camera, and I could tell you that they were really rattled by what happened. I just talked to Patrick McGrath. He was in the deli section. He talked to me over the phone, and he said he went in like a normal day for his shift, and that a girl he knows who works in Stop and Shop came running to him crying, saying there's been a shooting, there's shots that just rang out. And that's when he said, okay, let's go, run, just run out of the store. And they ran as fast as they could out of the store. And Patrick tells me as soon as he got out of the store, cops were right there. The response was almost immediate. He did tell me a little bit about the suspect, what we know so far about Gabriel Dewitt Wilson. We did describe him as a 30-year-old man, about 6'2". He was wearing a black baseball cap and a black sweatshirt. And after the alleged shooting, he took off west on Hempstead Turnpike. Patrick tells me that he has heard from other employees that this Dewitt Wilson was transferred from the Oceanside Stop and Shop to the West Hempstead Stop and Shop location because of a matter that happened at that Oceanside location. We do know that Patrick tells us he was actually a cart collector, so he was a shopping cart collector, and he seemed what he described as Dewitt Wilson being aggravated, going from 0 to 60 with his emotions very quickly, and that he did have an incident happen to him. He was telling me that DeWitt Wilson told a couple of the employees that he was shot in the head a couple of years ago in Chicago. So again, this is all from employees who worked here at the Stop and Shop. The shoppers who were in the store at the time, they describe a very chaotic scene. Like I was saying before, you go shopping for the day, you don't expect something like this to happen. And when it does, you don't know what's happening at first. It's very chaotic. Some people did hear gunshots, other people didn't. But one thing was very clear is that when the chaotic scene happened, they all just ran out of Stop and Shop and obviously went to safer ground. That's the very latest here in West Hempstead. I'm Antoinette Biordi, News 12, Long Island. Rich, Tara.